Well, hello. The weather outside here in LA is frightful. It is literally monsooning outside, so I'm staying inside and sharing it with you all some fantastic new finds that I found from H&M. Oh my god. When I tell you, for me, H&M, our relationship, it's very like hot and cold. Either I go on their website and I literally don't like anything that they have, or I go on and I want every single thing, and right now, it's the latter. Some really cute, like old money, classic, quiet luxury looking pieces that are really great. Sit down, get cozy, and let's jump right into this haul. Of course, everything that I share with you today will be linked down in the description box in the order that it appears, and you can also find all the other pieces that I style with my outfits down there too if they're still available. So without further ado, let's get into this H&M haul. This first couple items is sold separately, but they look fantastic worn together as a suit. So I'm going to start off with the blazer, which I definitely got in a medium. For H&M sizing, I find it's kind of strange because sometimes they run big, sometimes they run small, and I think that this blazer is meant to be a slightly oversized, but I wanted to go ahead and make sure that it was oversized, so I got a medium. I definitely think I could have done with a small, and it still would have had maybe a boxy fit, but now that I'm thinking about it, I think medium definitely was the way to go because I'm wearing it basically as a top, it's buttoned, and I think the small might have pulled too much around my hips. So I love how I'm thinking out loud here, but this is such a fun suit jacket. I love the color of this pink. It's just a very unique shade of pink. I think we're seeing a lot of the really hot pink, Barbie pink, that was really popular last year, kind of go off trend this year. Not that I'm gonna stop wearing it because your girl will always be wearing pink, but this sort of softer pink is what is going to be more of the trend for the 2024 year if you're into that. Now, this blazer comes in a bunch of different colors. They had this color, they had black, I believe they had camel, they had a bright red, which was so beautiful too. I was really tempted to get that one also, but I got this whole suit because I was very inspired by my friend Casey. Shout out to Casey. She wore this outfit to our friend Bianca's birthday the other night, and I immediately went home and ordered this because it just gave me like Sarah Jessica Parker vibes. And so Casey, if you're watching this, you're my icon. I love you. So I decided to sort of lean into that like Sarah Jessica Parker styling with this. So I'm wearing it with this like fun like pearl rosary necklace, this Chanel necklace, which fun fact, this is not like from Chanel, but it's not fake either per se. There's a woman on Instagram who makes this jewelry where she basically takes hardware from vintage pieces where the actual piece was too damaged to really be salvaged, but she takes the hardware off of them and makes them into jewelry. So this actual Chanel piece was from something that has just been reworked and repurposed into that. So if you want to check her out, she's on Instagram only. That's how she does her orders. So I'll put her information in the description box if you want to reach out to her and see what she's got, but love that. And then I threw on this little hair bow. Bows are such a huge trend this year. And so I have had this one for a little while and haven't really worn it yet. So I think it looked super cute with this very girly styling of this outfit. So again, like fabulous blazer. It's not too heavyweight. It's made out of like a recycled polyester, so it definitely has like an interesting feel to it, but it's very soft while still having a good structure. The trousers. Now I got these in my typical size 6, which I was very nervous about, but at the time of me ordering this order, a lot of the sizes were selling out, including the 6. Thus, the 8 was already completely sold out. So I had to act fast and hope for the best. While I don't think it's a terrible fit, they do have some stretch to them. They're definitely snug. They don't really fit how I want them to fit. The pants are supposed to be like a nice, like slim fitting cropped trouser, but they're pretty tight on my legs and my booty, which isn't really the look I'm going for. I just wish there was just a slight looseness to them. I think that would make it look a little bit more elevated and chic. Now, I do have to say the waist, on the other hand, fits great. It has a lot of stretch to it. So they're nice and high-waisted. They've got belt loops. The waist itself doesn't feel constricted. I just can feel like that the pants are just too snug for my liking. If you do have more curvy bottom half like I do, I would suggest taking up one size if you can. Such a cute set, a really cute suit. I am just a huge fan of wearing suits. They make me feel so like strong and empowered, and I especially in a bright color, I absolutely love that. Just as a side note, if you wear a lot of blazers, I just have to shout out these things, which I'm wearing in the try on of this. These are basically like sleeve garters is what they call them, and all you do is slip them up the sleeve of your blazer or your shirt, whatever, you want to keep the sleeves like pushed up and not fall down all the time. And these work like a charm. You just push them up your sleeve, pull the fabric of the sleeve around them to hide them, and then voila, your sleeves will stay up. They will not fall down. I don't know about you, but I like to push the sleeves up on my shirts and my blazers. I find that even just showing a little bit of your wrist is so much more flattering than just wearing your sleeves long. I'll show a side by side so that you can see, but yeah, just that little bit of skin showing makes it wildly more flattering. And so these are such a great little tool to have. I got these on Amazon. They come in a 3-pack. There's this gold pair, there's a silver pair, and a black pair that comes in it. So these are so clutch and you'll use them for years. My grandmother used to use these, so that's how I knew about them. But love these, and I could not recommend these enough for my fellow blazer lovers and collectors out there. Oh, then there's this. Talk about old money vibes. This dress I saw online and I just thought it looked so chic and ladylike and such a perfect like chic dress for the wintertime. So this is a boucle, I want to say. It's very textured material. It has that sort of like, almost like it's a really chic blazer dress in that like collarless blazer style that's become very popular. It's got little faux pockets. Well, the top ones are faux, actually. The bottom ones on your hips do function, although I don't know if you really want to use them because that would make the dress look strange. I got this in a medium, and the fit overall I think is really nice. It fits really nicely in my hips, which I think is the largest part of my body personally. My chest is like, you know, close second to them, but it's always my hips that I have to make sure when it comes to dresses like this that I fit first. And I feel like almost in the top of it, it is a little bit loose. In the chest area, I just wish the top part just was a little bit more fitted. I wish the sleeves felt almost like a little bit more fitted. That is my only complaint with it, but I feel like I couldn't size down to a small because then it would be gaping and pulling in my hip area. So if I really wanted to, I guess I could probably go and have this tailored to fit up here a little bit nicer, but I just wanted to give you that sizing note in case you're unsure of what size to get. You have not as big of hips and you don't have to deal with that issue. I would say maybe consider sizing down in this just because it does feel a little bit loose. Even in the waist, it feels like it could be a little bit, there's some room there. Otherwise, I just think this is so chic. Paired it with these opaque black tights and little black slingback pumps with a little like flower choker at the neck. I was gonna put it with this like pearl necklace, but I felt like that would be like too literal First Lady styling, if you know what I mean. Like I do feel very First Lady of the United States in this outfit. Hey, President of the United States. Let's start thinking big. Yeah, so chic. It definitely has a nice weight to it. It definitely looks a lot more expensive than H&M. By the way, if you're enjoying this video and you're new here, hi, I just want to introduce myself really fast. My name is Jessica. I'm a fashion, lifestyle, and travel blogger. And here on YouTube, I make videos about affordable fashion, travel, lifestyle, all that great stuff. Basically, living your best life, being as fabulous as you want to be, but without breaking the bank. So if that sounds like something that you would be interested in, I would love for you to hit the red subscribe button down below and ding the little notification bell. That will just make sure that you don't miss out on any of my uploads. Typically they go up Mondays and Thursdays. And you can also find me on Instagram and TikTok at Miss More Style if you want to see more fashion and travel content from me. I'm done with my shameless plug. Let's get back to the haul. Okay, so this next piece I'm very disappointed in, and I'm so confused because I know I mentioned earlier in this video that sometimes H&M sizing can be very all over the place. However, with their divided line, which is kind of like their juniors line, usually I know for a fact that that's going to run small and I should absolutely take my normal size, if not size up. So they had this fantastic like satin silk, it's not silk, it's satin. It's a slip skirt. It's a very long midi length, almost maxi, and I just find this to be such a great wardrobe staple. I recently got a gorgeous one from Quince, so if you're looking for a really good quality one, I'll link a better one down in the description box. But I grabbed this in a medium, and when I took it out of the box, immediately I knew that it was going to be too big because the waistband just looked like it was so big. And so sure enough, I put it on, and I have so much room in the waist. It's so inexplicable, yet the hips part of it fit perfect. So the only issue really is the fact that the waistband is so big. If the waistband had just been like nipped in a bit, this skirt would be absolutely perfect. But I don't know, the sizing is way off on this and I do not understand it. So if you're not very hippie, then I would say size down from your normal size in this because it's going to be falling off your waist and super loose. And if you're like me and you have hips and a booty, this skirt may not be for you, just because I can't imagine sizing down, because then it would be like really tight in those areas possibly. I don't know, maybe it wouldn't. So take a risk and order a size down also if you think that you can manage it. But it's such a great affordable slip skirt. They have it in several colors. The fabric of it feels nice, in like a recycled fabric. I noticed a lot of the things I got from H&M this time have the green tag on them that state that they're made from recycled materials. So I really appreciate that. But yeah, with the way that this fits so weird, I just wasn't really sure how to even wear it. So I whacked together an outfit for this one. Hopefully it's cute. Threw on my husband's blazer, which if you have a partner who is a man and he is bigger than you by maybe like not too much, little pro tip, if you want to rock that oversized blazer trend, just steal some of his suit jackets and voila, you don't have to go out and buy a blazer that's too big for you, because you can just use your man's. Hopefully he's okay with it. This next like cardigan jacket is definitely on trend right now, even though like it's not trendy at all. It's such a classic piece, and it's this sort of cardigan sweater jacket. It's not quite a cardigan because it's not like soft enough to be a cardigan, but it's not quite a jacket because it doesn't have like as much structure as you would think a jacket would have. It's somewhere in between. But I've been seeing these all over the place lately, from J.Crew to Amazon. I've tried some ones on Amazon that were pretty low quality. So I wanted to try this one from H&M because it looked promising, and I am sold. First of all, I have to comment on the fact that this is supposed to be cream and navy stripes. Maybe, yeah, like up close in the camera, you can kind of see that it is blue, but I think just in everyday life, it looks so dark it almost looks black. So I'm wearing it with this little black knit halter top, crop top underneath, because I wanted to kind of edge up this very classic outfit formula a little bit, because it just feels a little bit stuffy sometimes. Like this definitely feels very ladies who lunch, country club, which is fine, and I don't mind giving off that vibe every once in a while, but sometimes it just feels like it's a little bit too much and it's not quite me. So if you do also feel that way, why not style it like this? You know, it's classy, but it's got a little bit of edge because you're wearing, you know, like a little crop top underneath, you're showing some skin. Obviously this is more appropriate for the springtime, early summer, because right now we would all be very cold if we styled it like this, but I just wanted to give like a little bit of a different take because I don't really see these really styled that way too much. Of course, you can wear them buttoned all the way up, worn basically as a sweater, and they look really cute like that too. I'm wearing it that way with a pair of pants from Quince that I just got. They're like black, high-waisted, like skinny trousers, and it works so well. So it's just a very classic style jacket that if you really like that old money aesthetic, I feel like this is one of like the quintessential pieces of that vibe. I love that the sleeves have these little button details on them. I just think that added touch makes them just feel a little bit more expensive and nice than what it costs. I also did size up a size just because I wanted to make sure that the fit was a little bit boxier, a little bit looser. You don't want this to be a form-fitting style because that's not really the look that you're supposed to do with this. It's supposed to fit a little bit boxy. It's supposed to fit like a little bit away from your body. You don't want it to be like showing off your curves and all that because that sort of defeats the whole vibe of this jacket. This outfit is so chic. I absolutely am obsessed, first of all, with this blazer. This is like me trying to replace a similar blazer that I got at Zara almost 2 summers ago, but I ruined it because I spilled Aperol spritz on it. Typical. But I love like this like sort of cream off-white sort of boucle texture blazer. You can see it's got like really nice texture in there. I got this in a medium. It definitely fits, I would say, true to size, but it's very long. It's a lot longer than I expected it to be. It kind of does have a little bit of an oversized fit. But it's so stunning and it has a great weight to it. A lot of times when you buy like inexpensive blazers, they feel cheap, you know, they just don't feel like well made, well tailored, but this just, I think it looks really nice. It feels really nice on. So I think I'm definitely gonna be keeping this because it's stunning. The buttons are really great. They've got like these nice little gold buttons and then on the sleeves as well. And I love it. Now underneath, I've got just a cute little cropped sweater vest, but I thought that the little like cream piping on it went really nicely underneath this blazer. They just paired so well. This is also from the Divided collection, and this is like a very inexpensive, cute little knit that you could wear now layering with things, but also you could wear it into the spring and just wear it as a shirt, and it will look so cute and you can wear it for multiple seasons, not just the winter months. So This full outfit together, I just absolutely love. I paired it with these sort of like cream slacks that are like almost the same tone. It's slightly different, but I think it kind of works. And because I felt like this felt too stuffy, like I was talking about with the previous outfit, I wanted to add some elements to it to kind of unstuffy it, if that makes sense. So instead of wearing like nice heels or like a pair of nice flats or something with this, I decided to go with my Jordans because they're a nice neutral tone. And I just thought that wearing like sneakers with this kind of brings it down a little bit and makes it a little bit more young and fun feeling. And then threw on the baseball cap with it, which is in this great like tan linen, which goes really nicely with the tone in the sweater vest. And now I just feel like this is such a fun look. If I was going to like an early spring tennis match or something, I could totally see myself wearing this. That's what this screams to me. I'm also very comfortable. Like I think this would also be a fabulous outfit to wear if I was going to be flying like first class somewhere because it's very comfortable. So chic. You don't have to wear sweatpants on the plane. There are ways to be comfortable but also look good. So that's a whole other topic for a different video if you guys want. I love like a cream or like a white on white or tonal look, and the way to keep it interesting is to play with different textures when you're playing with the same basic color or similar color. So because this has that sort of like boucle vibe to it, and then this is a knit, you've got the slacks which are more of like flat material, you've got the little linen in the hat, it all kinds of lends itself to be a lot more visually interesting because though it's all kind of the same color, there's different textures going on, and that's what keeps it fun. These pants I had high hopes for because I love a nautical moment. I just love sailor pants. I think they're so fun, they're so chic, and they're very classic. I mean, they're not gonna go out of style. I have a white pair that I love, but I need a black pair, and so grab these from H&M. And my one complaint, which I will get out of the way right off the bat, is that they're a little bit short for me. So I'm 5'7" for reference, so if you're my height or if you're taller than me, you're gonna find that these might be a little too short for you as well. And it's not that they're short necessarily, because if you see them, they kind of hit at the right place, but for me personally, I like my pants to have a little bit more extra so that way, if I wanted to wear something with even a slight heel, it won't look weird. And as it is now, they just kind of sit like right above my foot, and I just don't really love that look. It kind of looks like I'm waiting for a flood, even though I don't have to wait. It's right outside my door. It's just absolutely pouring out there, which I love. But otherwise, I really like these. They have a lot of stretch to them. Like they're just pull on. There's no zipper. There's no buttons. So you just pull them up. So the waist has just a lot of elastic and a lot of give. The fabric themselves of the pants is really stretchy. So all in all, super comfortable. Like if you work in an office and you want like comfy office wear that feels like loungewear, these pants are it. If you're on the shorter side, because if you're tall, it might look a little weird. I'm just saying, you can try them if you want, but you might not like it. I don't like it that much. It's a shame. I wish more stores would get on the bandwagon of having like different pant lengths because people are petite, people are regular height like me, or sometimes I tend to be a little taller, and then people are tall. So we need more inseam options. Also, can I just shout out this little hair clip that I have in? These are so cute. They come in a 2-pack from Amazon. They have like a little bow in it, and it just, oh, it's so girly. I'm really into bows right now, if you can't tell. I will, of course, link these down in the description box, too, if you're interested in them. Well, I would love to hear from you in the comments what outfit was your favorite from today's haul. I always love saying hi to you guys down there, so please make sure to leave me a comment and say hi. And I recently did a whole closet declutter, and I did a very huge video in which I detail how to create a capsule or core wardrobe that can work for you. I'm a maximalist. I don't really like minimalism, but I think taking some of those principles is really great to create a good foundational wardrobe. So if you're interested in watching that next, I'll put that right here for you. A lot of really good classic finds in there as well that will help you build out your core or capsule wardrobe. Please subscribe if you're not already. Give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out so much. And I will see you guys over here. Bye. Bye. Bye.